right, Triple P Weather Services coming at you. It's a balmy 75 degrees with a 45-mile-an-hour gust that makes it feel like -2. It is colder than a well digger's. Never mind, it's colder than a witch's patootie. I'm currently waiting on Ranger to get here so that way we can load it and be in warm spaces and nice places while we're doing this. But we haven't had to bust any ice yet this morning. We're actually setting up the waters to where we don't have to bust ice. We're cracking some valves and opening up some stuff so that way it'll make it easier. But he's showing up with the Ranger. I'm running the feed truck. We're gonna load this and we gotta feed all the cattle so that way they have a little bit of energy for the cold weather. He's gonna hop it up onto here without any ramps because I'm lazy. That's 100% the reason. And we're gonna get out there and check all the cattle, feed all the cattle, and get everybody moving in the right direction so that way they can have some good warm fat on them. It's a slow process, but you gotta hold on to it. Not feeding very much, just really it's 5 pounds per head, but it's enough to get them through the winter blast. It'll put a little go-go juice in their pants. It helps them out quite a bit. Somehow we always find a hole to back into with the trailers, so that way we can keep continuing to be lazy and not get the ramps out. I hate the ramps. They're so heavy. I'm not a fan. But they are nice whenever you're loading a skid steer because they are heavy and you know they're not gonna break. But that means that they're heavy and they're not gonna break, and I have to undo them every single time I unload a Ranger. I'm not a fan. Not my forte. So we're gonna unload this thing, just jump it right off and get her going over to look at the water and the cattle. We've been everywhere in this place. We can't find the kids yet. We're going to the last corner of the whole place, and we're really hoping they're going to be out there. But we've been searching pretty hard in these trees, thinking they're going to be in the trees, and they haven't yet. So hopefully they're going to be in this last corner that we go to. But the water was open, so that's good. There they are. They couldn't be any further south. And they're actually not even in the least windiest spots. They're actually in one of the more windiest spots because all the wind kind of whips into here. But they're hiding behind trees, and I'm not going to disturb them at all because that's just rude. So we'll go load back up, go to the next place. Well, I fed this next one. They're nowhere around either. We need to scoot this way some on it. It's a lot shallower over there, so we're scooting over here so that way it's a lot steeper and hopefully unload without that ramp. I think I see some of them. There's not very many of them. I don't know. They're way over there. Hopefully the water is okay. I'll be there. There's some right there. Heck of a deal. They're coming in hot. Man, I sure wish it was hot. I don't know if you can see it, but right through there's a bunch of them. Yeah. I'm not even gonna try and get them out. We got up to 132 that were coming over to us, but they're in those tall weeds. There's no reason to get them out. Yeah, there's a bunch of them laid down. They're warm in there, so I don't want to, if they want to stay there, they can stay there. Yeah, there's some more back in there. 30, but we'll just keep on driving and see if we can see any. If they look bad, then we'll figure something out. Triple P weather action coming at you again. I need to stop yelling. I'm scaring the boys. Snowflakes have begun to come down from the sky in a formation that likes to penetrate my eyeball, and I don't appreciate it. I did not give it consent. Oh, there's a lot of fight left in her. My gosh. But the situation is continuing to escalate, and we are beginning to be more cold and more cold, and we do not appreciate this weather, them nor I. Well, I don't know, they might like it. They're kind of hopping around like, woo, we're getting bad, but you know, it's whatever. I'm not appreciative of it. We're headed to the next field. The severity has gotten more white around here. And I still gotta go check some cows. I need some cocoa first though. If you wanted to know, the cows are doing pretty good. They got plenty of hay. Oh, but, they like to get into where the hay is, and I had to fix a charger. About to hook up the gate, and I hope I don't get shocked by this thing, because it's not gonna be fun, but we'll figure it out. We'll get her hooked up, and everything's gonna be hot. They won't get back in. It's gonna be tight, and then we're gonna go check two more waters, figure them out. I opened up the freeze miser just a little bit to get a little bit more water to come out of there. And I'll show you what I did on the next two. Like I said, that's not gonna be fun because that's dangling down, and that's not as tight. I wonder if there's any play up here that I can run it a little bit longer. My mustache is frozen. I don't know if you've ever felt this pain before. It's not the pain you want to feel. There's no extra wire there. Actually, there is. Because I can run it all the way to... I gotta do some thinking. For time being, I hooked it back up the way it was. I should have filmed it. I almost saw the light of Jesus. What? So, we're gonna go mess with the other water. It's just a poopy day, but we're making the best of it. Okay. I'm not gonna get to show you what I did, because this is completely different. Truly, I don't know how to work this thing. I don't even know how to turn the silly thing off if I gotta turn it off. But everything looks good. I mean, it's got a pond out here next to it. But I wonder... I don't have an axe. I got a pipe wrench. I can, here, give me the pipe! Oh, that looked better than what the just break it up a little bit. Tomorrow I will, oh, it's just snow in there. Cool! That's gonna make it extra thick tomorrow. See, that's really thick. Oh. Almost lost it in the drink. This is stupid. I'll come back with an axe tomorrow. I just wanted to make sure it's running, and it seems to be running. So this ice is gonna be about 7 inches thick tomorrow. So I'll be back with an axe and a pitchfork. Now this tire tank, on the other hand, has exactly what I thought it was gonna have. So I do get to show you. So these freeze misers, they
drip constantly. It was constant little drip in there. So what I'm gonna do is, see how it's kind of thawed right there? That's because it's dripping. What I've done is I've taken it and I've opened it some more. So I just take my pliers and I just unscrew it until it gets to dripping quite a bit, because I want this water running and I don't want a phone call saying, hey, my water's froze, can you come fix it? Because I would hate to come fix it. See it? Running out just quite a bit more. Tomorrow I'll be back over here and hopefully there will be an open hole right there to where I don't have to bust the ice, because that's a big tank.
Alright, I got the beast sitting behind me. But I got a really big problem with this thing. I gotta make that rim right there. That one. Look at that thing right there. Hello, darling. It's been a long... Oh, sorry. I'll be quiet now. So I'm gonna start out by taking off these doodads here. And exposing the nuts and get her figured out. I gotta warm this place up though. I'm kind of cold. Okay, so I'm gonna try something pretty dang wild. I'm gonna heat the aluminum with a blowtorch, because I've already sanded a little bit, but you can see a ring right in here. I gotta get rid of that ring because it's gross. So I think if I can heat the aluminum just a little bit, I might be able to take some more off at a better rate. Not positive. I'm just gonna do a little test, see if I can or not. I don't know. Let's crank this baby up and find out. You can see the moisture coming out of the aluminum. Either that or out of the clear coat. That's also a problem with this rim, it's clear coated. Nobody likes that. Alright, let's sand it. Smoking. Seemed like it took longer down there, just a little bit longer, but not terribly. I don't know. It's not a bad idea, just not the results I was hoping for. But I'm gonna keep going on this rim and get after it. Try and get rid of as much of that as I can. Okay, I've done 80 to right there, just this little part, all the way around. It was 80, 120, 220, but I've done 220 on the whole entire rim. There's a clear coat, they call them Durabright rims. There's a clear coat on there, and I needed that 220 to take off the Durabright.
I'm gonna split one of these 220s and do this in here by hand. My fingers are gonna hurt after that. But I don't have any other way to do it. So, I'm basically gonna take this pad, see how the center of it's still good? I'm gonna split it, and the center is what I'm gonna use for that. And then I'm gonna go from that to 400, do the whole rim at 400, and then do the whole rim at 600. And then I'm gonna make her look pretty. You bet. Okay, I've hit right here with 400 and 600. I've only hit here with 400. So I'm gonna go through and hit all this, all the way around with 600. And we're gonna throw some polish on it to make it look real nice. Okay, you saw me put like an excess amount of rouge on my wheel. I was doing that on purpose because I have little scratch marks down here and I've gotten rid of them, but I tried to go in an X here and then I wiped it off going up. I did that so that way I could get as many of those scratches out as I could. Now there's still gonna be some scratching, scarring, but it's not near to the effect of what it was, and there's no more clear coat on there too. Because I was really trying to put as much heat into that as I could. That's why I sat there for so long going back and forth and then just wiped it up to get rid of it all the way up. Now I'm gonna start here, go around the whole rim, and see if we can't get this into a mirror finish, get a little bling in there. Honestly, gave it my best effort. It didn't come out great. I mean, look how dull that is. I don't know what I did wrong. I'm just kidding with you. Honestly, it came out pretty dang good. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. So there towards the end, I couldn't figure, I think that this shop is cold enough. It's right at 35 degrees in here, that I can't get the metal hot enough to pull all the scratches out of it. But if you look really, really close, there's still some hairline scratches in it. But from a distance, this thing looks really good. It just doesn't look near as good as that side over there. Yesterday I had this shop right at 60 degrees, and that's the only difference between these two rims, and I think it made a big difference. I'm not totally sure if that's it or not, but it still came out pretty dang good. I can see myself pretty well through the reflection here. I can see everything that I'm doing, and it's just, you can see that there are still some, like that right there, just some little stuff, but you'd never see it rolling down the road, or it's just because I'm very particular with my polishing. But that's gonna do it for this video. I sure do appreciate you watching. Please like and subscribe. Please tell me something I can do better on these rims, if I can do something else, or just say hello. I appreciate it. See you later.